Okay, is the other one still going?
Surely the
Uh,
other one should actually be a bit more grindy. But Arendro doesn't let me watch it.
ooh,
Does
it's
it let you watch it?
yes. I had to click twice though.
I clicked 3 times and it still doesn't let me.
Then I think
Ah,
you have
okay.
to refresh. It's 8-7-1. Morgulis on one side's gone, but it doesn't look like it's done tremendous amount of damage because there's Diven and Corin in play. But
Mm-hmm.
that's about it. And now if they get some negative attachments, difficult to put negative attachments on Corin, but on Diven you can. And maybe things start happening. And Corin is nailed from Forced March on the other side. That's rough.
There's the Urn in the dead pile.
So one Corin is cannot kill anything because everything in play is unique. Interesting. And you can't be stealthed, so Benjamin will defend. Something has to be claimed, that's the thing. Is there ghost? Do I see ghost? I do see ghost. Okay, so actually Valnitrik's not doing too bad. He can get aggroed here. He has a stand, he can defend all challenges, and he has actually stealth works against
Oh,
Sam, right?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But he doesn't have to claim anything, so his board will be fine. But okay, range trigger is gonna happen, right?
Yeah, and there's
Provisionally.
Wall on the other side as well.
Mm-hmm.
How does Colin has 5 power on him? Ah,
Uh,
there's Grand.
yeah.
Okay. But still, is Colin just standing to get Grand power? I don't know.
Maybe he had stealth. No, probably not.
How?
I mean, it is the fourth round, so 3 rounds of moving power onto Corin, plus he has renown, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so military first, that will just be defended.
And even fully be defended, yeah.
Didn't think it was worth really pushing it through, I guess. I can see that logic. Putting Hob into this one as well. Or is he?
Maybe I have some weird little bird.
Only with Diven, so it's 5.
No, weird little bird. Play.
Does pointy end get rid of stuff? If it
First range
does,
trigger, I guess.
then too bad the timing didn't work out to do military afterwards. 50 accusations, also a good call. So, okay. Now what? Power or do you defend your own wall? What gives you more power in the long run? So if he does power and we assume it's unopposed, that's 11, 7, and then wall triggers. Wall doesn't trigger, you get unopposed power back. 11, 8. And if you just defend the wall, I think it's better to just do the power. The only problem is if something comes in to win on defense, that sucks. Okay, just gonna take the wall instead.
Yeah, the gates in the round 4.
Ooh, but now we have a defensive plot. Now it's Knights of Valyrian still not looking so bad. 11, but how do you rush to 15? Although if nothing happens and both players keep triggering the wall, then obviously Austria's ahead. The thing is though, there's renown on both sides plus Sam. So this will be really
Sam's
interesting
not on
challenges
right
phases.
now. I mean, he draws, but not power.
Right.
If you get Lord Commander or something, that's pretty good.
Power icon. Still range threat until something comes in. Doesn't need the first ranger. So you have what, 4 rangers in play.
Yeah, but basically it works like Corin, and Corin already doesn't do anything.
Yeah, at the moment, but I mean, presumably stuff will get marshaled. Could be a seasoned woodsman or something. But it's difficult to push it through though, because first challenge is just wasted against this plot. Then which one do you waste, military or intrigue?
I mean, it has to be military because, oh, Lord Commander, that's nice. Military is free, kinda like, and then
Yeah, so you
you still
waste it
have
and then you
stealth and
try rains.
standing to range, yeah.
Just needs one intrigue icon though, and then it can't happen.
Duplicates the wall. You could have seized. Valnitrik could.
He could. So the match is 2-2 at the moment, I think, right? So this is game 5. There's 2 more to come, and 1 mystery game that we don't know about. So if Austria could win this, could get something here. Okay, he's gonna waste the power challenge, but that needs ranging party. That's a big character. Funny that he does have the seized. That's now how are we gonna gain power?
By winning challenges.
I don't think you can stand it like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing some weird, like, you know.
Happens. Okay, so power is gone, the plot's gone. So now what can you do? You have stealth on Diven, who is still not kneeling, right? Yeah, just any military challenge, doesn't have to be the first challenge you initiate. So John's situation is there's a ranger, there's a steward, there
He
is
doesn't have stealth, but he can't be stealthed.
not a builder. He can't be stealthed, he has intimidate and insight, but he will need to. Oof. How do you do this? Because there's also Castle Black, so whatever you do, it's just a giant waste, I think.
Mhm.
I mean, defending the wall was the best bet, but that's seized. Just probably won the game now, and there's Benjamin on this side as well, which at some point you can try
Can I just
claiming.
defend?
Castle Black, sure. He will kill the old forest hunter as well. Or, yeah,
Yeah.
could have killed the ranging party even, right? Kills the standing one. Yeah, well, he still has all the challenges to do back.
I mean, he's gonna kill also ranging party on the attack, I guess.
And this has achieved nothing because all the guys are still standing there. I mean, ugh. Misclicked. Haha.
Ooh,
Well,
okay.
that's a shame. He's gonna allow the take back.
Come
Otherwise,
on.
it would have been interesting. I mean, okay, one you can defend. Uh, so it's only two unopposed. That's 11. Power Flame is 12. There's Renown on Corin is 13, and Wall is 15. It's just over. No? Yeah, pretty sure that's just game. I don't know. I don't think the Americans would allow that.
I mean, I don't know, this type of stuff where it's like you just click too fast. I don't know. I don't like when you don't allow on this type of misplay. I mean, it's not even like sometimes even you click with the mouse and mouse double clicks if you have a shitty mouse.
Yeah, mouse does double click a little bit if you have a shitty mouse. That much is true. Especially if the mouse is damaged in some way. I mean, if as soon as he allowed him to do challenges, I think he could have considered because it's over. Yeah. Would have been more interesting to play another round, see what happens. But I think it's the fact that Guard Duty and Castle Black are there makes it super repeatable for France here. So I don't know the plots though. The resets, I guess,
So
still.
3-2,
Mhm.
3-2 for France.
Yeah. And we have Argento's game next. And
And
then
then they're drowned, that right?
to save Austria, Dennis still plays. And then there's one game that I don't know about.
Mm, there is Nikki playing against Toon Magic.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the one that it's not on the calendar anywhere. So
But this is Knights versus Drowned God. The Lenny Knights.
Lenny Knights against Drowned God. Well, yeah. I don't know. Is it how much aggro is there in the Lenny Knights though? Because
It's a bit different than China.
if they're not super fast, then I mean Drowned God if it's allowed to
But I
do its
think
thing,
Nikki's version even has tourney, or did I make that up in my head?
that would help. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, next one's open, so looks like we're going straight into it as soon as Argento joins.
okay, I made the tourney up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Drowned God doesn't give you that much time.
But
You
it
can
has
passively win at some
something like
point.
it has Vanquish. This one does have sparring in secret that you kept referencing when we were watching Bing's game.
Hmm.
And it does have 3 Elan Pain.
Yeah.
And it has 3 Gregor. And it has
What's the
to
plot?
put with the
What's the
sword.
agenda for Drowned God?
Uh, Henderson. So I guess the prized guy can save a little bit against high claim or
Yeah.
just general claim,
Alien
but
Pain
it also gives a
is.
lot of prize away.
I don't know. I mean, he can kill the disciples and such, but they can be marshaled out of the death pile. That's the thing. So how much can you really aggro with that? You always think it's weak to aggro, but when I watch actual games, I'm not so sure. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Let's just check something. It does have Cast Me Forth, which is kind of like anti-aggro plot in some way,
Hmm.
right?
Yes, I think all Drowned God decks should have that. I think it's a fundamental deck building mistake if you don't.
Maybe.